Good afternoon, and thanks for this camera. Thank you. Here I am. My fault, not yours. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us right here on Midday Kentucky. Hello, David.
Hello, hello, hello.
How are you, bud?
I'm doing wonderful.
You're full of energy today.
I feel good. I'm just glad to be back on the show.
What's wrong with you?
I'm excited to be here. It's Thursday, which our producer said the Friday Eve, and I really like that.
I think that's Katie's word.
Is it?
We're
Well,
taking that from you, Hannah. We know you stole it from Good Day Kentucky. That's what Doug and Katie say, I think, on
like
Thursdays.
that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Friday's Eve.
It's nice. You're going to be taking over from me for a few days. I'm heading over to Utah to MC a charity event. No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
Everyone's like, oh, thank goodness. Look at them all. They've never been so excited on a Thursday in their life.
Again, happy Thursday Eve. We're excited to be here.
I want to show you this. I want to read you the story first. A popular YouTube channel has been suspended. Now, the channel is called CJ So Cool, and it has almost 6 million followers. And it's monetized. So if you don't know what that means, it means you earn money from everything you post on YouTube. In the video, you see the father placing laxatives in his children's ice cream and then filming them in pain on the toilet. Police say there was a case involving laxatives and for this person in 2016, and that case was submitted as a criminal case. Now, no word if charges have been filed in this most recent video. Now, the video has since been removed, but just take a look and just, be understanding of what you're about to watch.
Add some in bowl number 1, bowl number 2, bowl number 3. What's wrong with your stomach?
My stomach hurts.
You better go to the bathroom, man. You better go now. Nation, your stomach hurts too? What? I'm sorry. Add some in bowl number 1.
I have to say to you, look, it's really, I want to be PC on this one. It really is peeing me off that people feel that this is funny enough to actually do on TV and put on YouTube. And it's a bit like that Logan character that went into that forest in
the
China,
suicide forest,
the suicide forest. I'm so sick of this absolute rubbish going on YouTube, and people are being hurt, people are being upset. What do you think about this? And be honest.
I think taking advantage of his kids.
His own children.
Yeah, I think it's a bit disgusting. Yeah. To be honest, I think that there's a line, and he's definitely crossed it. The fact that there's been a criminal charge against him.
Well, no, another one.
Oh, okay, another person. Okay.
There's no been charges on this guy yet. But here's the thing also, David. I went through his YouTube page, and he did one where he got his children to pretend they were dead in the swimming pool, went and woke up the mother. The mother went into a mad panic.
Oh, my gosh.
And threw herself into the pool.
Yeah.
Like, I get that there's tongue-in-cheek.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I get that you can have a bit of fun and scare people. I just think it's going too far, and I think we as a society need to stop.
Right.
And take a breath.
Right.
And realize that people, like those kids, they're adorable children.
Yeah, and they're in pain.
And they're in pain.
Yeah.
That's not a prank.
I like that YouTube...
That's almost, I think, child abuse.
Oh, definitely. And I like that YouTube went ahead and said, you know what, we're not going to put up with this. We are going to suspend his account.
Well, only because it was put on, I think it was called babiesnet.com, and they were disgusted with it on this forum, which then alerted YouTube. So, here's something else I want you to look at as well. There's another prank video floating around social media, David, and the person behind it is also receiving backlash. A barber decided to pretend to cut the 10-year-old's ear off in the video. Now, people have been calling the prank idiotic, and others said it is absolutely brilliant. Apparently, he and the kid have been pulling pranks on each other, trying to outdo each other, and they pulled off this joke with the kid's parents' blessing. Now, here's the kid having a haircut, all right? I don't know whether we have any sound for this or not.
I don't think we have sound on it, but I did watch this video, and earlier this kid had put fake cockroaches in his barber shop.
Yes.
So he was trying to get him back, and this kid did take it like a champ. He told the barber that he was too old to cry, But then he's like, hey, you're bleeding a little, which it's all fake blood. And he actually has a fake propped ear. And the kid's like, please,
look at the kid.
tell my mom, go get my mom. And he's like, should we call the ambulance? And he's like, yes,
look at
please call the ambulance.
But see, I don't think it's funny either, Dave.
See, I think the problem is that these are kids, right? It's not an adult.
Yeah.
It's not somebody that, you know, this could traumatize this kid.
But let's just also remember, I don't want everyone to know that. If you could watch this, we've put it on our Facebook page. Have we put that up there, Dusty? Yes, wonderful. Thanks, Hannah. The guy dropped an ear.
Yeah, the propped ear.
A propped ear. Now, look, I have to be honest, being a stylist back home in Australia, I've clipped someone's ear.
Yeah.
Not anyone thought I'd killed them.
Right.
The way they carry on. But, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it hasn't even been serious blood. If that had happened to me with JP, I would get up and hit him so hard. I'm serious.
Yeah.
It's just a reaction.
Yeah, and the fact that, I mean, it is worth watching this kid's reaction because he's just like, is it bad? And you can tell he's not in pain. But again, they're pranking kids. That's where I think the line goes here.
Yeah.
You know, pick your battles, people.
Yeah.
But
look, it's almost as stupid as those people. What was that dance we learnt the other day?
Oh,
Kiki or something?
Yeah.
Okay, it's as stupid as those people jumping out of the car.
And then getting
now
hit.
Now they're getting hit
Oh my
and tripping
gosh.
over themselves. And, like, seriously, people, you've got to get
Think.
hold of yourself.
You've got to think.
Yeah. I'm sure that's a song. Tell us what you think. Head over to our Midday Kentucky Facebook page and tell us whether you think we're being silly or whether you think the pranking is suitable. All right, do you need to manage your time on social media? Help is on the way, everyone. Facebook announced a new set of tools to assist you. It breaks down the amount of time you spend on social media each day, and it will allow you to set time limits for yourself that will cut your social media use at any given time. Now, you can also tell it to halt social media notifications during specific times. This will also be available, of course, on Instagram. David, what do you think you spend on social media a day? Truth. Let's be honest.
Probably 3 hours.
Yeah.
I
reckon I'd be up there with you, Dave.
It's definitely, I like this because I've even thought about, like, and Brandy and I were talking about this, you know, so much of the businesses we've got on Instagram. I've talked to you about the management of that. For a business, you've got to think, how are you getting viewers? How are you getting, you know, keeping people into everything?
Yeah.
But then you also fall into the hole and you're like, oh, what's J-Lo wearing for her boots today?
Yeah. Is that what you look up?
Listen, I don't want to talk about it.
I don't even look that up.
Well, I mean, it's just, you know, you're scrolling.
Hip hop of Hollywood or stuff, whatever it is I'm watching, I adore.
It's just one of those things where one thing leads to the other.
Yeah.
So it is, I love this because I like the blocking out time. Like while I'm at work, I don't need to see if somebody's liked something.
Well, I remember there was a phone company in Australia. It was called Vodafone. Do you have that here?
I don't think
in America?
so.
And it used to have drunk dial blocking.
Oh, God.
So you'd put people in this phone part, this part of your phone number, and if you went to dial them when you were drunk,
right,
or like, yeah, but it wouldn't let you dial after like 11 p.m. or something.
That's brilliant.
Do you know what I mean? But this what I think is perfect for people with kids.
Right.
And you say to the kids, no more social media after 7 o'clock. You can only do social media between 3 and 5. I'm using that as an example.
No, I think that's great, but you know what? I feel like some of these parents also need that. Haven't you ever seen like a family and the parents are just on their phone and the kids are like kind of asking for attention?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of those type of friends. Remember I said on the show I don't have a lot of time left for married couples with children?
Yes, I do remember that. It's real, people. That's
why I'm the loneliest man in Kentucky.
I think that this could be huge. It does surprise me that Facebook would actually do this because I feel like it's kind of hurting them.
I actually think it's a good thing, and I know businesses spend money on Facebook ads and things like that, but you also have to remember those Facebook ads will target you when you are that demographic, whether you're online or not. Because the minute you go back online, that ad will pop up.
They know what you like, people.
They do. Facebook's all over it. Tell us what you think. Head over to Midday Kentucky's Facebook page. Alrighty, falling in love. Oh, I like this one. Early on in a relationship may seem romantic, but real life is not like the movies. Well, it is in my life. In fact, it could be unhealthy. That sometimes becomes, that someone becomes that attached to you so early on. Here are some warning signs, everyone, that experts say may mean you need to put the brakes on the relationship. Now, also remember, not all couples fall under this one. Some people really do fall in love fast. I believe in love at first sight, David.
Oh, it's
all right, give
silly.
me your first one, Dave.
So they profess their love early on. Listen, if you're 2 weeks in and somebody starts telling
Well, that's
you
probably
they
a little
love
bit
you,
early.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, I want to read this one about experts on this say it is common move among abusive, controlling, or narcissistic partners when, yes, I can see you clapping, but I was trying to read at the same time. And when they get to really know you and see your flaws, they might turn aggressive and cold.
Yes, no, this is, listen, if people are excited about being in love, that's great, but calm down. You know, you got time.
What's the next one?
So they might overshare on that first date.
Okay, let me just tell you what this one means, David. They might turn aggressive. Oh, sorry. They overshare on the first date, meaning if they go into details about their exes and verbally rip them apart, they're probably not ready to date again.
Yes, they still need a little healing time.
Next.
We've got, so they want to spend all their time with you.
Oh, that's, as I say, live close by, visit often, but don't move in. Remember, there's a balance to a healthy relationship. Well, that's true.
It is.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Now, if they get very protective of you, if they're aggressive, whoa.
And we're talking about irrational jealousy.
Yeah.
I don't know what irrational jealousy is.
Well,
give me an example, David.
So if, let's say you're going out and they're like, hey, listen, I'm going to go hang out with my friends beforehand. And they're like, well, why aren't you going to be with me? And you're like, well, because I want to hang out with my friends for a little bit. If they start getting a little aggressive or you're staying with your, like, hey, I'm going to go hang out with my sister. And they're like, well, I feel like you're always with your sister. And it's like, whoa.
Oh.
Give me my space.
I think I'd like someone to be aggressively, what is it?
Aggressively protective.
Irrationally jealousy. Yeah, I want someone to be irrationally jealous.
Be careful what you wish for, people. And the last one, they make sweeping, grandiose promises.
Like
now,
dramatically promising they'll never leave or hurt you. These people usually do.
Oh, gosh.
And it sets up an unrealistic expectation. I just want to say, I like all those things. And if I had all those things, I'd be happy for a week, and then I'd be running away.
And he'd say, next. So watch out for that.
Tell us what you think. We'll put that up on Facebook as well. Okay, women who attended a water park, this is a little bit freaky, everyone.
Yes.
Well, attended a water park in China claimed to see something very strange and disturbing in their bathroom. Security cameras. The women say this is just to see them get changed. But a spokesperson for the water park says, quote, after a regular check in June, district law enforcement asked us to do so to detour theft. And then they added, the footage is deleted automatically after 15 days and it would never be leaked. David, talk to me.
Ask Apple about not getting leaked. Hashtag iCloud. Listen,
oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they can't make that promise. And it's the thing is, this is also in the men's bathroom as well.
Is it in the men's as well?
So this is preposterous, honestly. I would
That's
feel...
a big word for Friday Eve.
Well, you know, listen, people, we need to put that line there about people intruding on our privacy. Yeah. So I think this is a big thing that I think if this happened in America...
I was going to say, this would never happen in America. I find it interesting. Look, it's in China. I also think you don't see a lot of leaked sex tapes from China. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
Well, I don't think you see a lot of pornography from China.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, seriously. So I don't actually think they will leak it.
Well, again, I think that you just never know how this is going to make its way out.
Yeah, true. You could be right here. Hey,